You know what most people get completely wrong about life?
What?
They spend years trying to fix the outside. How they talk, how they smile, how they present themselves. They think if I just learn the right techniques, the right moves, everything will work out. And it won't.
Isn't that kind of true, though? First impressions matter, don't they?
Techniques without character are just lies wearing a nicer face. Emerson said it best, "What you are shouts so loudly in my ears, I cannot hear what you say." You can memorize every trick in the book, and in the long run, none of it will hold. Not in real relationships, not in real life.
So, what does actually matter?
Who you are, deeply, your character. That's the only real foundation for lasting success. Not the image, not the performance.
That's kind of scary to hear.
I know it is, but it's also freeing because it means you aren't stuck. You can change from the inside out, not the other way around.
I'm not sure I understand what inside out really means.
Think of it this way. You're trying to find somewhere in a city. You have a map, you follow it perfectly, step by step, but the map is wrong. You could try harder, run faster, stay more positive about the whole thing. Doesn't matter. You will end up in the wrong place every single time.
So the map itself is the problem.
Exactly. And here's the painful part. Most people never question their map. They were handed it in childhood by their wounds, their failures, their conditioning, and they just live by it, like it's reality itself.
That's uncomfortable.
Good. It should be.
All right, so if I fix my perception, then what?
Then you discover something that changes everything. Between whatever happens to you and how you respond to it, there is a space, a gap, and inside that gap lives your freedom.
What do you mean?
There was a man, Viktor Frankl, a psychiatrist. The Nazis imprisoned him. They took his family, his home, every physical comfort. They put him in a death camp. And even there, stripped of everything, he realized something they could not take from him. They could not choose his response. That still belonged to him, only to him.
That's both terrifying and incredible.
It is both. And the point is this, if he could hold on to that freedom in the worst conditions imaginable, what is your excuse in ordinary life?
Okay, fair enough.
Reactive people hand that freedom away constantly. Someone is rude to them, they're rude back. They say, I have to do this. He made me feel that way. Every time you talk like that, you're handing someone else the controls to your own life.
So instead, you choose your response every time.
Every time. You are not your feelings or your moods. You are something larger than all of that.
Okay, but there's still the problem of time. Like, I know what's important to me, I just never actually get to it.
That is not a time problem.
It isn't?
You cannot manage time. Time doesn't negotiate. What you can manage is yourself. Most people run from one crisis to the next all day. Urgent things everywhere. Fires to put out. They feel busy, they feel needed, and they wonder why nothing meaningful ever gets built.
Because they're always reacting to whatever screams the loudest.
Always. And the things that actually transform your life, your health, deep relationships, long-term planning, real preparation, those things are quiet. They don't shout at you. So people keep pushing them aside until one day they explode into emergencies.
So the most important things lose simply because they're not loud.
Yes, and the only protection against that is having a purpose strong enough, a yes burning so clearly inside you that you can look at a distraction, even a good one, and say no, without guilt, without apology.
That sounds genuinely hard to do.
Warmly, it is. But that is what integrity actually is. Not something you perform for other people. It's the commitment you make to yourself and then keep, especially when nobody's watching and no one would ever know.
I think I really needed to hear all of this today.
I know. That's why I told you.